Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode, we dealt with our weird stutter. We dealt with ourselves our first power ship and it went surprisingly well. I don't know why it was so easy. Normally they're harder than normal ship chunks, but it was quite easy, which is good because we did get ourselves a power core, mechanized power cell rather. And we are currently working on getting that researched. Well, not currently, but it's on the list. We have thick stone roof, then vital monitor, and then our power source. So we'll try that out, see how it is. We also, at the end of the last episode, bought up a whole bunch of stuff from traders. Now, I also did a few other things off camera that need to get done. I reworked all the priorities since they got screwed up, the 2 episodes prior. So it's all been reworked. I'm not sure if it's the exact same for the most part, because I just cleared everything and then started over. And then I also got our weapon smelting up and running. And basically what I have going on is all melee weapon except for knives, since it's not super important. And for all the ranged weapons, I picked basically keep kind of a good spread of stuff. All the charged stuff since they're useful, the explosives, other fancy weapons. But for the most part, that should help keep our storage a little bit cleaner. Other than that, we do have to pick who we want to have all of these weapons in our, because we bought ourselves 4 EMP grenades, 3 Gauss lances, and 2 marine helmets. So marine helmets would definitely be the best on our people at the beginning, because obviously they're our main fighters. So we'll just throw those on. We could also take Jay's helmet off and give it to Dayton as well. I do kind of like her having it, because it does give plant yield. You know what? You could keep it. It's fine. And then you guys, because you guys obviously have the most shooting, are also going to pick up these Gauss lances as your sniper long range weapon. So you can go ahead and equip that. You can equip that. We're going to obviously shift our other weapons down. What are you currently using there? The heavy machine gun. That's fine. You can switch to that one. I think that was just someone coming to haul it. I think it was a dog, actually. Yeah, cheerleader. All right, so we'll get that, and then we'll also need to get our... can you not pick that up? I can't tell you to drop it. We need people that are going to pick up our anti-mech, the EMP grenades. So we'll do sidearm, and Jay can have one too. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Can you not pick up these helmets? I'm trying to use these. Okay, and then we'll also get people that need longer range stuff, so you can have that as your sidearm. And then Heimdall, what's your shooting at? Yeah, you're not bad. You can pick that up as your sidearm as well. All right, and we'll see what type of mess we made with all this and what ends up in storage. And stuff is getting hauled. Okay, so that's everything hauled. So, we got a alpaca self-tamed. Does that mean there's more alpacas around? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. We do need more of these animals. And, of course, there's no more muffalo. Okay, that's not a big deal. We got the solar that we want to put down. I'm not sure why there's a shotgun in here when we have our weapons here. So what else do we have sitting around that needs to get on people? Most of this stuff is going to just get smelted down. We have another EMP grenade there, so Angelic has one, Jay has one. Pete, do you want to take, oh god, the EMP grenade launcher, and obviously we'll go empty hand. And then what else do we have in here? I think that's pretty much everything. We do have some more bolt action rifles, but it's not really too worth it to give people that can't shoot long range weapons that rely on accuracy. So that should be pretty good. But let's take a quick look again to make sure everything is how it should be. And that should be okay for now. Now, we also did have the helmet. There's also just random weapons around. We'll wait for everything to get reorganized and smelted, and then we'll deal with that. But we are missing Angelic. Put that helmet on. Not right. Can you drop that, please? We want someone else to have that. Someone that's actually going to need it. So you can force wear that, please, and that should be good. Now, we do have... we need to get our research done. Don't need that anymore. We need to get our research done so we can get the mountain roof out of here. We also have to dig... You know what? Where exactly was That open area, yeah, I tried not to use that because it is cheaty, but we already knew that existed. Oh, last episode we also got all this transparent roof in. I did look at how to change the texture on it. Not easy from what I've seen. I don't know how, because it's not just like text. It's not a texture like all the other stuff. It's some weird system. So I'm not gonna be able to do that. We're just gonna have to deal with the ugliness of it, I guess. But we can mine just so we can see. You know what? If we mine that steel out, that might get into that area. So let's do that. These batteries obviously are going to be in the way. We don't need these animal sleeping spots anymore because this is all going to get redone. I did change the texture for the conduits to be invisible. Not the conduits, but the air pipes. So that way they're invisible, so we don't have to look at those either. Other than that, I didn't really change much. Maya, did we set you up as a predator? No. So we can get you recruited. What were you again? Melee, quick sleeper, and fast learner. And you can do crafting. Not that we have much crafting. Do we have anywhere that we want to stick our solar? Not really, honestly. We could do one. Grab this. We can do one over here, but that's blocking our door. Oh, we could do one higher. So we could stick it there. We also do have another turret. We could stick this one right here. And it is winter, so we could just throw solar around. We should probably work on getting hydroponics, or even just a base dedicated to feeding our army. Might not be the worst idea either. We have a lot of idle people. How's our blocks? We have lots of slate. What we're going to be doing today is, while we're waiting for our thick stone roof, we could start mining out area over here and down here, and also up that way and across this way, so we could expand our turrets. That way we have more. So if we want to do it over here, the best spot would be to make it so it's flat against where these doors are. Now there is obviously the mountain in the way, so we have quite a bit of mining. And that shouldn't be enough for a collapse. And then, so we're going to have a wall going across here, and then we're going to need a 3 gap in. And we'll do it up to about that point here. Actually, we'll go slightly further just to square it all off. And we'll fill this in. Speaking of filling it in, I don't want the light. I want the wall. We need to continue filling in these areas. Got these chunks here. Can I have the slate chunk, please? Get both of those out. These corpses feeding our dogs. Beautiful. These solar should be hooked up to the grid. Yes and yes. Okay, so that's not a problem. And with winter here, we are going to have to set up... We really got to get the entire base indoors. Once we get the thick mountain roof, that should be less of an issue, because we'll get everything all, not finalized, but set up so it's indoors. And that'll stop our snow issue. And we'll probably have it so the base wraps around here, and then we'll continue doing farming in here, because we got to get our food somewhere. So that's looking pretty alright. We got to get ourselves more cloth. We don't have any traders, I doubt it, no. So we'll keep an eye out for traders for that. It's also pointed out that we've been getting a lot of medical and pharmaceutical and surgical suppliers and stuff like that, and we have people that are missing body parts, and I should buy those up since it's definitely worth it. I agree. It's not something I generally think of. So we'll get that sorted as well when the opportunity comes, since we do have 8,000, 6,000 silver. So this is going to be partly embrasures, partly not. Or mostly embrasures, since we're not going to really need people hanging around back there. But we're going to be moving these sniper turrets along this wall, since they have longer range, and putting shorter range turrets in there. And then same thing down here. Although these will be mostly, well, I guess long range is fine. They have a good line of sight. Down here will be a lot more of a mix, though. Because raiders, you know, a lot of space over here for them to come in, and then just wrap around that corner. Megasloth Revenge. This is why I don't like hunting them. Taken down, please. You should also swap to this weapon after. It'll be better for hunting. Come on. There you go. So swap and you're good. And that'll just get brought in at some point. Actually, you know what? May as well get you to do it now. And Houndall is going to come out. So you can haul that, please. We have a combat supplier. We don't need to worry about that. We're good for our weapon loadout for now. Speaking of that, how is everything in general? So you don't have a melee weapon. We don't have any oh, we're still smelting shit. Okay, we'll wait. We don't have any real melee weapons around anyway. Also, that alpaca needs to be dealt with. That could go into animals, so that should be fine. Are you guys eating this as a priority, or do you still prioritize the grass that's in here? Because it should be getting to the point where you can start eating it again. 35, 37. I don't know at what point they're able to eat it. So let's speed this up and just keep an eye. Okay, so... Oh, they are eating the grass too. So they'll probably eat the grass and then come down here and eat this if there's no more grass available. Roof collapsed. That could have been bad. Another one. When that one goes, that's going to also cause a collapse. We'll just be careful to make sure no one else is around. Nope. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so and that's all dug out. Our research is going slow. Flight Gamer, what are you up to? You are research. Okay. Exactly what we need. So that works. Now, in terms of what we can go out and do, we do have an item stash quest. It's not very good. It's a Masterwork shield belt, which isn't bad, and it's only 2 turrets and 1 enemy, but we don't really need shield belts, and we don't know if we can really deal with a large outpost. Obviously, we just did our first city, and that wasn't easy. We can't do anything harder than that, and we probably got lucky on it. So I don't know if we're able to do large outposts yet, because we don't know how many enemies, but we definitely know 23 is a little much. We have idle people again. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Sorry, swap out. And then we have idle. Okay, so what can we do? What do people need to do? Other than mining and getting this ready, not much. So we can just get this ready, I guess. We are going to have this dug out and then going further that... Oh, we could get our storage going in here finally. So let's do our embrasures across here. And then we can grab some walls, get that changed out, and we'll have a door right there. We are going to need to obviously segregate this. That way we don't get turret chain reactions. That's going to need to be dug out. So we can do a wall there, and then wall across the back here. We'll get that filled in. That can go. We'll also be back here. I know we don't have to, and I know I could just smooth it, but I prefer just normal walls. And then this did get done. We'll just get that finished, filled in, and we'll thicken up this back area a little bit, make it a little less sapper bait. As we'll just get right here too. All right. And then we can also get our embrasures expanded. That's all embrasures there. We can get our embrasures expanded to about right here. And then we'll dig all that out as well. And same thing up this way. Because we could get the embrasures now and then worry about filling it in. And, well, I guess clearing it out and then filling it in with turrets after. So that should be good. I also do want to push this wall back. That way we could fit a little bit more things in here. So how much of a pain is it to just shift these back? I don't know if they're going to be able to. I don't think they're actually going to be able to. Whoops, I wrong ordered that. But there's a few little tricks that we could do to make that work a little bit better. We are going to have to move all the conduits and stuff. So this one here... Actually, that's not going to... Of course, I grabbed the one that's not right. If we move this one out here instead, that should give him the ability to come in here and then mine this stuff, which will then get him swapped, and we'll just move that back. Inspire Surgery. Jay, don't need to worry about that. Go ahead and get this snow clearing done. Oh, God. Expand. Okay, so we already got it, but no one's doing cleaning. Alright, and we have bulk goods. Bulk goods is something that's definitely worth taking a look at. Because we should have some stuff to sell. Oh, I also set up auto seller. And auto seller, before we do this, is set up for basically all clothing and simple helmets. Since obviously any of that we're going to want to sell. That way it doesn't just pile up and we don't want to manually do it. Other than that, there's nothing getting bought or sold, which we should probably get components auto bought. So there's no animals worth buying. We have a bunch of meat. I should have set up fabric auto selling, since we don't necessarily need it ourselves. Whoop, that's my medicine. So that's all fine. We have steel. We do have quite a bit. And I am thinking of an outpost sometime soon. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Although steel's not really an issue. We can get a lot from attacking a base as long as we have the animal capacity for it. So it's fine. We'll hold off for now. And then all the clothing, black pants we do want. Although we'll probably just manually sell some as we go. The war bale, I never set that up. So we'll just do that real quick. Clean that up. Okay, so now it's going to get auto-sold for us. And that's basically it. That's good. What other building stuff? So we do still have some more solar panels. And batteries, of course. We've got to get that research done. I don't really want to expand in here. That battery might be in the way. Let's stick it here. And you know what? We can get these other batteries hooked up. Oh boy, where? Oh, we should also get these fire foam poppers hooked up. Where's important? I guess, livestock wrangler. That's going to be worth looking at. I guess fire foam popper in here. Dayton, can you see if there's more animals for us? Oh, that's not who we want. Go. So you got some foxes and some huskies, and you got a thrumbo, 100 years old. No thanks. Out of curiosity, how sick are you? Perfect. Wow. We're not buying it, but wow. And should we buy hay and kibble? Because obviously winter's just starting and we're burning through our resources already. I think we should be fine. Okay, that was the war bale. For a second there, I was like, what did we buy? How's that look? We'll keep an eye on that and see what we're looking at. But I think we might be okay as long as this is enough area. And then, obviously, that area that's in here, we're going to be able to set that up as well. Once it's, you know, available. Is this getting done? Not really. I guess it kind of is. Although, I think it's just going to be a mess. Yeah, because they blocked themselves off here. Okay, so the best way would be just to move these out. Actually, the best way would be to leave that as is. Line across there. Coming from both directions. Yeah, I should have just did it right the first time. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So we don't need that, or that. We got all in here set up and ready to go. So we're going to want to mine some resources wasted. That's fine. We can mine that out. Go grab ourselves a wall right there. That's been... Wow, they're really quick at building right now. Obviously, they have nothing else to do. So no reason for them to be slow. Looking pretty good. Dogs are fed still. Oh yeah, look at all that mining. Beautiful, beautiful. I kind of hope that we get a outpost or something that's worth doing soon. We can attack another city. I'd like to have the animals increased before we do, just because we know, you know, we wasted a lot. There's like no animals around. We ended up wasting an absolute ton of resources on the last base. Oh, it's gone. Volcanic winter's over. Not that it matters, it's cold, so at least we won't have to worry about for spring. Although, with our luck, we'll end up getting ourselves a cold snap right as spring comes and we get our first, you know, plantings done. Hey, now we're getting the floors cleaned. Beautiful. Scrap trader. Cargo pods. Holy shit. Game's really throwing stuff at us. Okay, well, we'll take the pemmican. We'll get all this steel chunks around. Winter has begun. Yeah, we already had winter because of the volcanic winter. It's been winter since spring. Pretty much. When did volcanic winter come? That was, what, just after spring started? Or was it just before summer started? I forget exactly. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, it was a real pain. Okay, so more fire foam poppers. Oh, we should also get our medical room done, which is why I'm moving this. That's why I remember that. But yeah, so the medical room, we have everything except for the vital monitors done, so we'll get that all set up. Okay, well, definitely battery room. We'll just move these kind of in the way for now. Battery is why I got to get buildings as their own stockpile. Going into here is kind of a pain in the ass. Fine, we'll get that hauled out. People passing by, thick stone roof removal is done. Okay, where do we want to get this removed at? So that's definitely a must. We'll get that cleared, which is going to make this outside, but it'll be fine. We want to get rid of... Oh, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do that, but we'll try that. Get rid of that one. Is this not working because of that? Yeah, it is blocked by roof. Only partially. I didn't think about that when we got rid of that bit of mountain. And then we want to continue thick stone roof removal so we can get... Oh god, it's hard to see. Can't do any of that just yet. We can get that section there done. We can get that done and that done. All of this for sure. Once we get this cleaned up, it'll make life a lot easier. And we could now start expanding however we want without the worry of insects. And then all down here is going to need to get trimmed down, but I'm not worried about that for right now. Let's get the important stuff. Oh boy, I hope we don't have any roof collapses. We shouldn't, because none of this is particularly far from anything. And then this stuff's basically done. It just needs to be shifted to where it needs to be. Pharmaceutical trader. We don't necessarily need anything there. All these conduits need to be moved. Yep, thank you. And they're getting stuff done quick. That can go over to here. We are going to want to move our cooling and stuff because that's where our medical is going to go. So how's our piping? So we essentially just need to... Oh, sorry, that's blue. That's blue. I was like, that's not even hooked up, but it is. It's connected to the right one. Is this going to cause a problem? Can I tell you? I can't tell you what color to be. So you're going to have to get shifted. Kind of a pain. How do we want to do that? I guess we got to run the pipe along the back. I don't think there's really going to be a good way to do it other than moving it just out of the way somewhere else. Yeah, because there's no way to tell it what direction to be or what pipe to use. Fuck it, we'll see what happens if we just hook this all up. We'll have red coming along the back there. Obviously, these are... Now this is where I wish I could actually see the pipes. That runs along there. We'll see. Pharmacy. Okay, so we don't need scrap meteor. It's pure silver. Well, we may as well mine it. Speaking of that, is there other around? We have a lot of people not doing a whole lot. We have some silver up here. Let's mine all of it, because why not? It looks like, it's kind of hard to tell because of all the snow, but it looks like only 2 real deposits here. There might be another small one somewhere, but this will be good for now. And then digging that out didn't do much. Now that needs to get a new roof on it, so we can go build the roof. Oh, that's, sorry. I was like, why is that still a mountain roof? But that's just the no roof zone we set up. So we'll get a roof on that. And then we want... So that's not going to be able to get done, right? Yeah, it's done. Okay. So we can ignore that. And it is all no roof area. It's really making it hard to see what we're doing. So let's purge all of that. Get rid of all the mess. If I cancel this, that's not going to screw up anything that we currently have. It just, it's really throwing me off. That can all get done. That is, what's that? Rough unit. Okay, that's fine. So we'll build a roof area over all of that. Gonna get a roof area too. Not that it really matters. It'll automatically get done. And then this can also be roofed. Just because we can. That can get done. That can get done. Tidy this up. And then we could start squaring this off too and expanding our storage. All right. There and there. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. That cleaned up a little bit. All right, and then this stuff didn't get done. Why is that corner not done? Oh, it's, yeah, because we expanded the corner. You should be able to get that done. No? Because that corner piece needs to get done. Now, fine. Reinstall that there so we can get it in the corner. Then we can fix this. Someone coming? Come on. You can do it. There you go. And we'll get that put back. Because they could build walls in the corner, just not other stuff. Now, what are you doing? Now that we got that pipe hooked up. Because that's blue, that's red. That's running 360% thermal efficiency. I've never seen it above 300. I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, so the best thing to do would just be to shift it out. We can install that right... Not right there, because it'd be in its own way. Move it out here for a sec, please. Oh, I guess I need to let them place it first. And then put that back just right there. And then we can get a new pipe. So that's going to need to be climate blue. That's fine. Yes, that'll be fine. And then the red got put in all across there. So then the red over here. We move that. Side that. We'll get the air. I guess. Gotta go right there. Should be out of the way. We're going to still need more red. Are you guys getting a roof on that? Oh, sorry. No, you're cleaning. That's fine. Okay. Good. And there's the red. So we're going to want red coming in that way. This whole thing's just a mess. Oh, man. I don't like it. And then we need new conduit. So that's going to run just along here instead. And then once that's done, we can clean up this mess. All the mess that's in here. So then, in theory, that is negative 19. That should be good. That's 21. That way, these should still be cold. It's only 5 degrees. Negative 5. But still, that's not as much as it should be. And then bedrooms are not good. What are you using? I don't know. It's 21. Oh, that's probably because we just hooked it back up. That would make sense. Okay, so I think that's all good in that case. We can also shift that back one, since it does fit. Although it's in its own way now. Let's get these conduits. So we need all of the conduits up to here cleaned up. Yes, we still need this one here and here to connect these. That's good. We have idle people again. Okay, we got to get more turrets up and running. How's our component situation like? Good. So we need to get snipers. So that's going to be a sniper there. We're going to want to trim that back a little bit. That's not really a big deal. So we'll just give ourselves a whole bunch of little cubby holes. And we can change this up later if it's necessary. We could also do a few shredders right in this spot here. That way if we get them coming like right up to our door here, we have that covered. We do have our geothermal ready, so we can get that set up too. It'll be good for power. So mining, we're going to want to clear enough for a good line of sight. That's going to be an embrasure. We'll just cut this diagonal out right here. The line of sight up that way, which will cover all that, because they're not going to be like spawning right here or anything. And if they run that way, then these turrets will be shooting at them anyways. So that should keep us covered. And then we're going to want power conduits. Look at that. We're fortifying the hell out of this place. Beautiful. We need a big turret for in there still. We could move that one, but then that's going to be a bit of a weird spot anyways. So we may as well just leave it. Okay, so how's all these conduits working? So that's all nice and tidy. Everything's connected. Those are connected to there. Nothing down here needs power, so that's fine. That's all connected. That'll be connected up that way. Our fridge is going to expand up into this area now that we have the ability to, but that's, you know, we don't need to do that right now. We're okay. So that's looking pretty good. We're going to move this out. And we're going to move it back in. Why can't you go there? Shouldn't be that pipe. Can someone come do that, please? Thank you. It was the pipe. Okay. At least that's a little bit tidier now. Not a fan of how this is set up. We should just move that somewhere else altogether so it's a little bit tidier. And then everyone's idle. And textiles trader. Can we get ourselves some cloth, please? Where's the cloth? You have... right up here at the top. Do you just not have any? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, the one thing I want to buy. The one thing that you guys should always have, essentially. Okay, whatever. We can get our storage done in here, though, now that we're more than fine and we got people waiting. So we want our storage, and we're going to need food baskets. So we could do food. We're going to want to get ourselves some meal racks. We could do that at a... Nah, it's fine out of wood. So we'll do one here. That's the wrong way. One here. So 2 should be fine. We can get... We're going to need meat hooks. We'll do this kind of wrapping up the center. And then we'll do meat hooks right along this back piece. And then we also need meat hooks in our corpse room as well. That's good there. So we can grab some in here. That way we can store bodies a little denser. Now these are 75 each for steel. Maybe a bit of a waste. Maybe a bit. Let's have 4 for now. If we end up with an absolute ton of steel, then we can change that off later. This is now all done. Let's grab ourselves sniper so I can get reinstalled. That one can get reinstalled. And we'll just build a few more copies. More is better. We're going to want to maybe get rid of this. We wouldn't gain much more range off of that. Is there a downside to getting rid of that? Is there any reason to keep it? I don't think so. Because it's not like we're going to get outranged by anything, because this is essentially max range that you're going to get from anything. Let's keep it, and if it ever causes a problem, then we can get rid of it. Although, if we keep it, then enemies can run right along here and then come in, where they would otherwise be getting shot quite a bit. And it does give some cover. Speaking of cover, we got to clear out all these trees and stuff. Not super concerned about that in the grand scheme of things. So that's looking good. How about wildlife? Ooh, we have muffalo. Can we have these, please? More hauling. Good. It's cold in here. How's our thermal load? It's fine. It's just not... We don't have any vents for any of this, because it's all one giant room. But it is slowing down our productivity of research. So we have a large vent. We'll just get that set up. So we can do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll cover all of that. Those are solid walls, not embrasures, so that's not leaking out that way. We shouldn't have any other leaky spots. That should be good. Now this room over here has space to expand, so our medical is going to be coming all the way down here. We'll leave that as a walkway in case we want to get into here. We are going to want to figure out where this thing is, so let's get that mined. Now, I do have a rule against no strip mining, but it's not strip mining if you know there's something there. So we'll just dig in, figure it out, and then deal with it. And then that'll expand. So then we can also expand this down to here. We'll get this mined out, get the roof removed. We're going to want mining. Very nice, peaceful, productive episode. It's not as productive as it could be, because people keep going idle. But getting a lot of shit done. Our prison room can also get expanded. So that's going to come down... Yeah, let's just make it go long. Not that long, I guess. We'll just bring it right down to here. Obviously, we need to deconstruct and then set up mining. That should be fine. Muffalo is pregnant. Good. Breed, you bastards. All of this can now get deconstructed. We're going to want that light reinstalled on the wall. That way we can keep it. Get these mountain roofs that might be here. Not going to really help us. Can you get this deconstructed, please? Thank you. Meat popsicle, please go. So that's good. All right. And we have herbal supplier. Now, do we want to kill them? So I'm not too worried about friends or anything like that. It really comes down to, is it worth killing them? You have Noxacillin, a bunch of silver, and the name that I can't pronounce. Bastion. We can't. We're not allowed. Oh, it's against the rules. Okay. So they have 46 Bastion. Those are a value of, what's their base? 7,000. Obviously, that's not fair. I did say as we started the series that situation, we're not allowed to touch them. Unless it's a trader on a caravan where if we, like, for example, if we are on a caravan trip and then there's that, prompt that comes up, there's traders, do you want to trade with them or move on or attack them? If they do have any of the big 3 drugs, we are allowed to attack them, and anyone on that caravan is allowed to take them, but we have to leave the rest. But at base, it's not allowed. Because obviously, if we take that, then everyone gets Bastion. That's not fair. That's not fair. But it's so frustrating. We could, I could kill them for the other stuff and then dev mode delete it. No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. We're gonna want critical. Oh god, that needs to be no animals. Yes, human-like. For all human corpses, even colonists. Yes, for now. And rotten is not allowed. I guess rotten is allowed because it's also set up to get cremated. So that's copy. We'll paste that into there. All this is done. Oh god, it's all overflowing in here. So that's food. Actually, that needs to be important. That's critical down here, right? Yes. Okay, so that's going to be important for all foods. We could also stick medicine and drugs. We don't want plant matter. We don't want... Plant matter is not hay. We can't stick hay on any of this, actually. No. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll copy that. Paste it all along there. We want this to be critical for all meals and chocolate. So that's copy and then paste it onto there. And then that's already set up for all fresh animal corpses as preferred. We don't have to worry about that. That just needs to get sorted out, which is warm. Can we get all urgently on this stuff, please? Thank you. And then the hay's just gonna have to sit on the ground because I have nowhere to put it. I know that there is a stockpile that allows it. I don't remember which one. We could also just throw in a tall shelf, since that would allow everything. And we could obviously just set it to kibble. I don't know where that opening is. So we'll go this way a little. Right there. Right there. Mine one more, and then over one, please. We'll cancel that. Because we only want just enough to see what exactly is going on with that room. Like I said, though, we really shouldn't know that that exists. But that might be... That's it? Oh. I thought it was going to be significantly larger than that. I gotta know. I don't like doing it. Oh. Why are you letting me do that now? Okay, so that was it. I thought there was more to it than that. Okay, that's not anything fancy. Okay, so then what we're also going to want to do is mine this out to square it off. So that's going to probably become a hallway at some point. We can get this to be... Oh, we could change up our doors and all that. We'll just get all of this mined out and make a giant room. That's going to be a 13 by research. Vitals monitor is done. That's going to be a 12. Fine. We'll get this wall continuing down this way. Around and up. Might be worth just lining that up now. We'll have to stick in the support just for safety for now. And we'll get that as a battery room and probably make it so the animals can stay in here as their safe area again. But we have the ability to get a wall through there, of course. Okay, and then the medical room is done. How's your roof situation? Okay, let's fix this up. So we want our... Let's expand no thick roof area. So that's going to be, let's just get all of that. All of that. We also get rid of that just because. So that looks good. So we can get roof area back on this. And then we're going to need to make this into a proper medical room. So we need floors and sterile tile. Now, we are also going to do our storage in here. I guess storage, we don't need a full room for it since we have shelves and stuff. Yeah, we could just do the whole room here. Doorway. This is going to need to get cleaned up. We're going to want better floors. We don't have cloth, so we'll just go wood for now. That can go there. We're going to want these chunks out of the way. Thank you. We don't need a scrap trader. Fine. And then we got to get medical beds and vitals monitors. We have 10,000 silver to play around with. Beautiful. We could have bought a bastion. Although we know that there's certain traders that will have it cheaper for us, so we may as well wait for them. This isn't staying very cold. How's your stuff here? It's disconnected. Well, I guess that would be a part of a problem. Oh. That would do it. Let's clean that up. At least it stayed close, cool enough to keep things cold. If it was summer, we would have been fucked. That's fine. How's our power? Yeah, we got lots. It's fine. It's fine. And then that needs to get done. Can someone come and do this, please? Anyone? Is there... Everyone's busy now? Okay, someone will get to... I guess it is kind of important. Exotic goods. We should check it out. Can we get Heimdall? You are digging. Are you not a constructor number 1? Yes. You're not allowed to mine? But you're mining. Because you want to build a wall. Okay. That's fair, I guess. Oh, and that did get connected up. Just to make sure. You're good again. You're good again. Okay, so we are fine. Those are cool. These are warm. In here is still cold as shit. I know why. It's because we don't have a freaking pipe. Duh. There we go. Oh, we're trying to get that one. Do we have more? Nope. Okay. And do we have other animals that we got in? No, everything's still here. Okay, so that's good. We don't need the inspired, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Okay. So this is going together pretty well. We are going to want to mine out this strip as well. That wall did get put in, so we should be fine. These are all hooked up to a conduit for right now, but we are going to have to redo the conduit, obviously. We'll do perimeter. That's not exactly ideal here. We can just deconstruct that for now. Angelic, can you deconstruct that, please, so you can go to an actual bed? I didn't mean to trap you in here. I'm sorry. And animals, you're not supposed to be in here. Okay, do we want to take... We're in a good position. Do we want to take an attack? There's 23 Outlanders, you're 61. That's not really... 61's not a really good age. You know what? Ignore. We're okay for right now. We're getting a lot of shit done. And if we accept that, you know, you're 61, you're probably going to have some injuries and stuff like that. It didn't even say what you were based on what I read. I didn't really... I probably should have read it a little bit more. But we'll take this opportunity of peacetime to get as much done as possible. So that way when something happens, we can just go out right away. Animals. We need to... Animal General. Clear that out, please. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, you guys are eating a lot of grass. And then... Okay, that's gonna have to get mined out. This is all looking pretty good, though. Good. Is there anything else? Alpaca's given birth. Beautiful. Alright, I think we're in a really good position here. Got all our weapons smelted. So we do have some semi-auto shotguns laying around, some smoke grenades, some frags, flash storm, that shouldn't be an issue. These grenades and Molotovs we're just going to have to sell, because we don't necessarily need them. I don't really like using them in the most part, for the most part, rather. We have battle rifle, poor. So how's people's loadouts looking? You got everything good. You're going to need a melee weapon. Can you take... of course, I can't just make it a sidearm. Take a knife. Should just click through them instead of having to move the screen constantly. So you have a full spread. You have a full spread. You're missing a melee weapon, so go fist. Take a steel knife. You got everything. No long range though, but again, there's no point really giving them a long range if they can't use it anyway. Take that knife, please. And you guys obviously have knives and a horn. You also... You have a combat handgun. That's actually not bad. But I think it would be more worth it to have the semi-auto shotgun. We'll just drop that. Other than that, we're pretty good. Gonna want to swap back. Looking good. You're going to want to use that for most times. You're going to want to swap back to that. You're shooting like 7. You could grab yourselves a bit. It's a shitty battle rifle, but a battle rifle, which is essentially an assault rifle. And then we do have another... Oh, we don't need the semi-auto shotguns, really. Because the bullet storm's more worth it. And we have another... Why is that still in there? What else do we got? So we have our emplacement. We don't really need that. We have a shredder turret. We're going to want to reinstall that. That can just go right in there. We got more batteries. Oh, I guess we should click these properly. We are well above time, but I bet a lot of this is going to get cut out. Let's just throw them here so they're out of the way so we can actually see them. And then we can reposition them in a better spot. There's another battery. Okay. We want another battery. That there. And... Oh, shit. We got a lot of batteries that we stole. Which is good. It's just, again, tedious. And the solar generator, I don't know what we're going to do with that. We might deconstruct some now that we don't really have other spots for them. Okay, so we'll let that happen. I think that emplacement... How heavy were you? You were like 100 kilogram, 1 kilogram. So we can't take that with us because it's not fair to take it with us. And we don't really need it here. So we'll just deconstruct it. We don't need a flash storm either. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and end it off here. For now, that's fine getting just sealed off. We're gonna want these chunks moved out of here. This room is now indoors and good to go. That's indoors and good to go. We're gonna shift this around. We're going to end the episode off, and next episode, maybe we go attack another city. We need to get ourselves armor. Because we are lacking that. No more animals. We do have more than what we had. We could send, like, 3 people out and a couple animals to the item stash. It's something to do. It's not really anything worth doing, but there is going to be ruins there. So we can at least grab some more resources that way while we wait for something more worth it. Try to get our hands on some more armor. I guess we should be talking to the combat traders. I think they sell armor as well. And then we can take a look at attacking this city here, or town. I should call them town because there are actual cities. But that's pretty good. Very peaceful. I like it. It's a nice change from when everything goes to absolute hell. Gotta get our hands on more cloth as well. And more fire foam poppers are here. Can we have that one install right on that corner, please? I think that's most things. Yeah, because we don't have anywhere for the solar. We can make space, because we could start digging out the mountain and expanding our safe area down in here. Obviously, we have to worry about the roof situation. I assume these collapse like normal roofs. Out of curiosity. Do they? This could get someone killed? What happens if we build that right there? Does it need roof support? That supplier. We will check that out. Angelic's on their way. No, it doesn't need a roof support. Good to know. Can we just deconstruct that? No, we'd have to go remove roof, rather. Okay, so we can... That's interesting. Now, technically, it makes sense because the transparent roofs do have... The steel cost is the framing. So it kind of makes sense that there's, you know, no need for that. That's good to know. So we can really just expand this however we want without the worry of, you know, if we want to square this off, we don't have to try to support it as we go. And comments there, so we'll just check this out and then call that a day. I keep saying that, but we're 51 minutes in. Although who knows how long the episode's going to end up after I trim out 90% of it. So we don't need these knives anymore. We could also get rid of the bolt-action rifle. I think we're good overall. Same with the shotguns. Sniper. I know we could smelt these down, but I think we're alright. The sniper might be worth keeping. Keep the sniper. It's going to be better than the bolt action. Oh god, where'd it go? Right there. So we'll keep that. And then armor. So you have one marine armor we could buy up. We have a powered assault helmet. We have a bunch of different helmets, actually. Do we want to spend our cash? So we'll buy that marine helmet. Powered assault. It's just more pain threshold. The price on that? It's 500. That's actually very cheap. It's awful. What's your armor rating? It's still very good. We'll buy that. We'll buy the... It's so expensive. We'll buy the marine armor. Because we do need more. We can't just wait for enemies to come with them, because then we're, you know, out-armored. We do have Shock Trooper, which is faster movement speed and lower mental break. That's a little bit on the expensive side. That one's shooting accuracy 0.2. 0.2 what? Oh, 15%. We got cash. This is the whole point of having cash, is to load ourselves up. And hazard operation, I'm not worried about that. Although, that toxic sensitivity would be nice for when we have, you know, another Fallout. And the psychic sensitivity is very good if we have someone that's, you know, more psychically hypersensitive or something. So let's buy that one and the Shock Trooper. We're all helmets. Not going to really help us in the grand scheme of things. So that's most of our cash here. And we're okay for our weapon loadout for right now. Okay, let's buy it. And then we'll get this set up, and then we'll call that a day. I keep saying that. Okay. So Dayton's gonna need two things. You can grab the armor. And that. Meat Popsicle also comes out. You can wear that. Heimdall, you can wear Powered Assault. Then Angelic. Wear that. Because we got things ordered for the most part in a way that is, you know, if we need 4 people, we grab the first 4. If we need 5 people, we grab the first 5. If we need 1, we grab 1. For the most part, that's how it's set up. So that should work out pretty good if we just keep loading up from front to back. Make sure no one moves anything. No one should move anything. That marine helmet... Meat Popsicle's on his way. Okay. On her way, rather. Fire? Why is that a home zone? I don't know. We're also going to want this all home zone. Alright, well, for now that's going to be it. So, next episode, we're going to send Dayton, Leo, and your mom out. Oh. Beautiful. We're going to send Dayton, Leo, and your mom out to do this item stash. How long of a trip is that? It is winter, so it's a little bit on the slow side. 3, that's kind of pointless. It's not worth it at all. It's a shield belt. It's only $1,000, but we gotta do something. We could just keep reinforcing until there's something worth doing, or if we get all those muffalo, we can go to another town. We should actually, maybe we hang around base, get ourselves set up for shredders and like enough turrets that we can go and attack a city and have turrets ready. Not a city, a town. Because last time, obviously, we built them on site with the resource we had available. But with enough muffalos, we can just bring enough turrets with us. Obviously, we'd still have to build the embrasures and stuff, but that's a lot easier than placing down a bunch, or building down a bunch of turrets and power sources. And then, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Because it's 3 days out for a $1,000 shield belt. That doesn't make sense. So we'll prepare for our next town attack. Or whatever event might come up. But either way, that's going to be it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.